Greetings and salam mesra to all. My name is Paramesvari and I am Master's Counseling student. Here, for the purpose of advocating, I would like to speak on child sexual abuse prevention and awareness. I am a certified speaker with Protect and Save the Children organization to speak on the awareness and prevention of child sexual abuse. So my advocacy will be on that subject. It's actually a 3-hour program which we don't have that much of time here. So I would like to touch one particular portion of the subject, which is sexual abuse on male children, on boys especially. So when we say child sexual abuse, who do we define as children? Those who are below 10, below 13, below 16 or below 18, or you have no idea about it. Okay, according to United Nations, children are defined on those who are below 18 years old. So below 18 years old are considered as children, right? So again, when we say about child sexual abuse, the first thing comes to our mind normally, on majority people's mind, is sexual abuse on female children, on girls. Okay, actually, the boys are also statistically may not show that many cases, reported cases, but there are a lot of boys being victims of sexual abuse. I go around the country to give talks on these subjects. After the talk, a lot of people will call me, normally they call, and I would like to share one particular incident where the caller, a man who is 70 years old, called me to relate his trauma that he went through when he was 14 years old. His best friend's mother abused him sexually, and this person who's 70 now can't forget that incident. Sadly, he tried telling this to few of his friends, the brother, the friends and all, and they were actually celebrated his experience rather than see him as a victim. So that's what's happening with boys. This person, when he called, he said he could, if he closes his eyes, he could remember when the place that incident happened, the smell of the person who abused him, what she was wearing, and all. So we normally take it very seriously when it's happened to girls. And we will normally, many people, not we, I would not say we, but many brush it off when a boy come and say he's been sexually abused, especially bigger boys like 15, 16 years old. Are we going to take it as a sexual abuse? But the same thing, a girl come and relate to us, how our perception on that incident will be. So when a victim come and approach you and relate that something happened, something is not good happening around, please believe them. Believe them and comfort them first of all. Believing them is very important. Counseling them and giving medication and treating the trauma should be the secondary, but believing that, okay, that happened to you, okay, I'm here to listen, I believe you, I trust you. That's the first thing that we all should do, because it's not easy for a child to come forward to say that they are being abused, especially sexually, because if you see, like, it's not easy to come and relate something like this, and normally if you see, 90% of the perpetrator is a person close to the victim. Anybody that the victim trusts, loves, respects, the people who are close to the victims. Actually, sometimes we read in news saying that this child been abused for more than 3 years, 4 years, we always wonder what takes so long for the child to come and report this incident. Why didn't the child come and report earlier? A lot of questions on the victim. It's not easy for a child to come forward to relate these things. Because the child doesn't hate the person. The child loves the person. The child hates the person's behavior. The child don't like what the person is doing, other than the child hate the person. If a father does that to the child, or a machi, an auntie do this particular abuse to a boy, he doesn't hate the auntie because the auntie takes care of him. The machi really take care of him, provide him everything with lots of love. But what he don't like what she's doing. He doesn't hate her, he hates what she's doing to him. It's two different things, When a girl child say she wants to go and stay overnight in a friend's house, we ask a lot of questions. We don't really encourage a girl to go and stay in a friend's house overnight at a friend's house. We'll ask who will be there. Is it safe for you? Do we really need to go there and all that? If possible, we don't let them go. But if a boy, our son, says that you want to go and stay in a friend's house, do we really ask that many questions? Or do we, it's okay, just go and stay with them or with whoever that you want to go? I guess that equal attention, equal safety precaution measures should be taken on boys too. And if a boy come and relate to you an incident that he's not happy about, an incident that he thinks this is not right, or is hinting to you subtly that something is not right, please listen, please trust him, and give him comforting words that he can trust you, and make sure you don't viral this thing. Nowadays everything is like it's so quick to take a video of the confession and then you viral it and then you make it a big issue. Don't do that. Give him a word that you are there and you will try your best to help him, and make sure you try your best to help him. So it's actually a very big subject to talk about. 10 minutes, 5 minutes is not so adequate. So I just would like to re-emphasize here that when we say child sexual abuse, it also happens to boys. So as a prevention measure, please do pay attention, take care, and trust when they come and relate to you any incident, very unpleasant incident such as sexual abuse. Kindly please trust them and assure them that you are there for them. Okay, thank you very much for your time. I hope this will be an eye-opener to many of us to say that abuse do happen to boys too. Thanks again. Have a good day.